What's up, Elm Street fans? This is Rick. I'm showing you another video today, this time of my Nightmare on Elm Street collection. I recently showed some videos of some custom dioramas that I made. This time I'm going to show you all of my Freddy merchandise that I've wasted thousands of dollars on. Alright, so first up we'll stop over here. This figure I got off of eBay. He's vintage. I'm not sure exactly when he came out. It was pretty old. This board game, brand new in its package. Never opened it. I've been wanting to for a very long time, but I've never opened it. I'm pretty sure one day I will. Power's probably going to go out sometime, and that motherfucker's getting opened. Believe that. Alright. Moving on to the Sideshow collectibles. This is the Robert Englund from Freddy vs. Jason. Supposedly it's signed. It didn't come with a COA, so I'm not sure. But I got it cheap enough where it doesn't matter. So if it is authentic, cool. If not, oh well. Here, I'll open it up so you guys get a better look inside of it. There you go. Newspaper articles. Cast. Alright, another one from Freddy vs. Jason. This is the devil-faced Freddy. There you have it. Brand new, never opened it. And then here's the original Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy. Oops. There you go. Alright, moving on to the 12-inch Freddy Krueger. Cinema Fear. Never been opened. Now, most people like to display their figures out in the open, but I want to keep mine collector value, so I try not to open them. I have opened a few, though. Couldn't resist. Alright, moving on. Now we have the Max FX. I'm sure some of you guys probably seen this before. It's pretty old. Still in its package. That's a loose FX figure right there. Without the glove, obviously. Alright. Now, here are some of the NECA figures that I haven't opened for my project. That's from the remake film. I was going to do scenes for the remake movie, but just never did. I might one day. And Debbie Stevens, the only actual Freddy victim that you could buy. Who the fuck is Debbie Stevens, right? Fucking lame, whatever. Now that big guy back there, that's the Freddy vs. Jason 18-inch figure. I have the Jason to go with it. Maybe I'll make a Jason video next. I don't have that much Friday the 13th merchandise, but got a few things. Alright. Now we'll go to Freddy Krueger resin bust penny bank. Let's see, can you get it? There you go. Nightmare on Elm Street. So never taken out. Here we got a deck of original playing cards, still in the wrapper. Mini resin bust. Alright, moving on. We have old VHS collection, right? Awesome. Now, here's one of my favorites. It's the robotic Freddy bust. You turn him on, he talks. Here, I'll turn him on for you guys, just in case you've never seen it before. Alright, pretty cool. Alright, that's enough for it. Alright, now we'll move on to the screen grabs. This one was from number 3, the Dream Warriors. This is actually what gave me the idea to start creating my own dioramas. And I also have part 1, with Nancy sleeping, the black and white variant. I tried doing that room in the diorama form. I almost had it done. I had a nice piece of material draped over a Freddy head that was glued to the wall, and I almost pulled the image off pretty good, but I just wasn't happy with it, so I scrapped that idea. Here we have the Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash comic series. I got all 6 of them. Only read them once, still in their package. Here we got the Freddy Krueger head knocker, little bobblehead. It's cool. This thing is pretty fucking weird. Some cinema of fear. Kind of cartoonish Freddy figure. It does have the telephone though. I love that phone. I tried buying the prop phone on eBay. They got someone making them on there, but they're kind of expensive. Okay. Now we'll move on to the more, I guess, memorabilia rather than figures. Starting off over here, hanging off my Street Fighter arcade game. I got a sweater. I know it's hard to see, but bring it back over to the light. Here you go. Alright, there's my Halloween fucking sweater. I know it looks black striped, but it's not. It's like an olive green. It's a pretty good Halloween sweater. They only cost like $15-20 on eBay. But it does have little burn marks in it. And all you gotta do is cut the neck up a little bit and the sleeves, make it look more authentic. I'll get around to doing that. I already had a sweater that I'd done that to, but I used it for a custom project that I'm about to get to soon. Alright, then obviously you guys see my glove. This is a Knives for Fingers glove. It's a part 3. It's my favorite Elm Street. That's why I chose the part 3. Square backing on it. It's a good glove. Looks well made and everything, but the claws been pretty easy. It's the one thing I don't like about it. Moving on, this was my first glove I ever bought right here. I'm going to have to take the other glove off just a second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, this is a mass-produced glove. I painted it and used it for a Halloween prop. I think it's from Freddy vs. Jason. I'm not sure. It looks like. But, yeah, it's kind of cheap and flimsy. That's why I used it for a prop. And then we'll move on to the Freddy Krueger Nikes. Nike was going to come out with these shoes, and they never did. I think these are generic imports, but if you want them, these are the only ones you could get unless you buy the prototype pair that sold for over $1,000 on eBay. You can pick those up from generic websites for $30-40. I've seen people on eBay trying to sell them for 3, 4, 5 times that amount, but you gotta be careful on what you buy, I guess. Alright, moving on. We have an autographed glove. That is autographed by Jackie Earl Haley, who played Freddy Krueger in the second film, or the remake films, excuse me. It came with the COA, Certificate of Authenticity. So I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, it's not a Halloween glove, but whatever. Now, moving on, we have supposedly autographed picture of Katie Cassidy from the remake film. I liked Katie Cassidy ever since I've seen her in Supernatural. I was a Supernatural fan back in the day. Alright, anyways, moving on. Now we have this Robert Englund signed autographed Halloween glove. I made the plaque myself, mounted it to it. Not the first plaque I made either. I made a few of them to display my gloves on. Here's another one that I created. You just put your glove right there, pull the sleeve over it so it looks like Freddy's hand sitting there. That's what I display that glove on. Alright, moving on. We have... Alright, running out of stuff to show you guys. This, I'm not sure what it was. I'm thinking it was like a wig display. I just painted it with the red and green Freddy colors and used it for my mask. This is just a regular latex mask. It's custom made, but it is just a latex. It's not silicone. I've been trying to get a silicone mask for a while off eBay, and recently some asshole in Michigan tried to rip me off. I bought a silicone mask from him. He mailed me a mask identical to this one that I already owned. But yeah, I reported it to eBay and I ended up getting my money back. One day I'll get a nice silicone mask. Alright, moving on. Then we got a few hats that I use for Halloween, and it's just a regular fedora that I've got. I'm going to age it and burn it in a few spots to make it look more like Freddy's. Alright, this is a Halloween hat. And then this one was I bought this at a thrift store one year when I was trying to make a Freddy costume. So I just cut it and burned it in a few spots. And that's that. Alright, now the last thing I want to show you guys is this arm that I built using my old Freddy sweater and a NECA remake glove. Let's see, let me make some room so you can get in the light. Alright, there it is. Now, like I said, I found this piece of wood. I'll pull it down so you can see it. It was all squared off, like you see down here. So I just took it to the belt sander and sanded and smoothed it out and rounded it off so it's nice and smooth. I wrapped the sweater sleeve over it, cut it, stapled it around the bottom, mounted the hand on it. The remake glove comes with a little Freddy Krueger hand to display it on, so mounted the whole thing on there like that. And that's that. You could, what I did, so it's not just a useless display, I cut a hole to the bottom down here, and I run a wire up it and through this actual glove right here, so it charges my Xbox controller. So I thought that was a pretty good use of it. But you can do anything with it. You can hang your hat on it. Or before I use the Xbox controller, this is what I was using right here. Oops. Just like that. Oop, got Jason's mask. Freddy's hand. Right. Well, that's my Nightmare on Elm Street collection. If you guys want to see the custom figure work that I've done, there's other videos on YouTube. I'm not going to get into all that again. Go ahead and check out my channel and you'll find the videos on there. Alright, well, thanks for watching.